All right, this is part 1.5, I guess. It's not a full part 2 update. This is just a quick update to kind of show where I'm at in the process of getting this Legrand network panel in. Got everything drilled through, got all the coax cable all the way down. I just got to trim that up a little bit. The one on the far left, I know is one of the lines that goes outside of the house for the cable guy to hook up the stuff for the cable / internet, all that good stuff. There's another one in here. I just don't know which one it is. So over time, I'll figure out which one and I'll move it over with that one as well. I did cut out this knockout right here. Plan is to run one Ethernet cable through for the cable modem. So what I'm planning on doing is keep the cable modem in this box with all the wires. I'm still up in the air if I want to do telephone lines. I was thinking about doing a telephone line, get one of the unified analog telephone adapter. That way it converts the VoIP over analog telephones. I was thinking about putting it in here and just running that setup here. So I have all my cable and telephone lines in this box. And then in the corner, I will mount the network rack. As you see, unfortunately, the clips right here are not meant to break off. So I thought they broke off. They do on the Leviton network panel. They don't do it on the ground panel, unfortunately. And this has to be all the way flushed in for it to be flush. Otherwise, it's gonna stick out noticeable about almost an inch out from the wall, which I didn't want. I wanted to kind of maintain that look of that it was installed properly. So I did put in a outlet right here. I didn't know how I was gonna do this at first, but there's an outlet in the master bedroom on the opposite side of here. It's right down there. So what I did is I just made a hole on the master side and I fed the cable all the way through. It was just right there. I just had to reach in and grab it. Pretty easy. I kind of wanted to put this off a UPS for the cable modem. But what I might end up doing is one day I might just rewire it to where this is off of the ups and we'll go from there. I just don't know how I want to do that yet. We'll see. As far as everything else, as you can see, like I said, I still have to patch this up. So I'll be spackling all this in, including that. I might have to do that a little bit tighter. So I want that as flush as possible before I start spackling. So once I get the spackling in and all that stuff, I'll put the door in. Like I said, trim this up. I'll probably trim it up to right here. I think it's pretty long enough. Actually, I might a little bit more. That way it kind of loops around. So I have enough slack. Just in case for the future, probably like this line right here. I'll probably cut everything down to this line right here. I think that's a good size. That way I can curl it up like this. And there'll be plenty of slack. So whenever, if I need to add cable to that room or do any mocha over cable or anything like that, I have that option. Like I said, I'll run a yellow network cable through here for the modem and put the modem here. I'll be able to strap in the modem here and we'll go from there. Yeah, let me show you the network rack real quick. So here's the network rack. It's an Echo Gear. Got it all put together. It's nice and sturdy, very solid. This thing can hold up to 200 pounds on the wall, or if I want to put it on the ground, 600 pounds. So I'll be putting it on the wall because everything I have shouldn't exceed 200 pounds. Those are the shelves over here. I do have my gimbal, and I have a stand for the gimbal. It's charging right now. So when I do part 2, I will probably use the gimbal and put that to the side and be to go from there. Let's say here's the shelves. Don't know exactly how I'm going to mount those in there yet. But I'm definitely gonna put the UDM Pro SC up here in the first slot. I'm thinking UDM Pro here. The aggregate switch, patch panel, 48 switch, patch panel, 24 enterprise switch, patch panel, space, NVR, space, redundant power supply, and then I have some more spaces there where I can put either the shelf there and put my hubs like the Lutron, Philips Hue, anything else, and then I'll put the power distribution supply somewhere around the bottom here. So, that was just a quick update. So let me get back to work.